Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings San Francisco. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, January 29th. You'll be interested to know. 140 years ago, today, in 1886, Carl Benz built and patented a practical gas-powered automobile, a three-wheeled carriage driven by a small internal combustion engine. This invention established a new automotive industry by demonstrating that motorized transport could be reliable and scalable, inspiring future engineers and manufacturers. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Thursday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking clean with waves at 7 to 9 plus feet. Conditions stay clean through 8 to 10 feet around 8 a.m. and 8 to 10 plus feet by 10 a.m. Winds are offshore at 4 miles per hour, picking up to 8 miles per hour by 9 a.m. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m. with a 6-foot high tide when the west swell is 7 feet at 15 seconds and the offshore wind is 4 miles per hour. The first high tide on Thursday will be 6.5 feet at 7:30 a.m., followed by a -1 foot low tide at 3. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 56 degrees for the water temperature. Friday offers clean conditions with waves ranging from 6 to 9 feet, ideal for experienced surfers. Saturday sees a slight decrease in size to 4 to 6 plus feet, but remains clean early on before winds shift to fair conditions in the afternoon. Sunday brings a steady increase, with waves reaching 8 to 12 feet, providing the best opportunity for solid surf throughout the day. This morning, it's mostly sunny and it feels like 47 degrees, with 6 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 5:31, and it will rise again tomorrow at 7:14. Looking ahead in the weather. Friday will be partly sunny with a high near 62 and a northeast wind of 6 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday and Sunday stay mostly partly sunny to mostly cloudy with highs near 60 to 62 and nights around 50. Monday clears to mostly sunny with a high near 60 and a mostly clear night near 49. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, the Richmond City Council has decided to hire a consultant to gather community input on spending the $550 million Chevron settlement, instead of asking city staff to lead the process. The council voted 5-1 to allocate between $150,000 and $300,000 for this comprehensive community engagement process. Mayor Eduardo Martinez and other council members emphasized the importance of involving residents in how these funds are spent, given that Chevron's payments will significantly impact the city's general fund. Community discussions will focus on 5 spending categories, including economic development and essential services, as the council seeks to avoid past mistakes and ensure transparency in project execution. Now on to sports. At least 11 people reportedly chose not to vote Bill Belichick into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in his first year on the ballot. Vay Gregorian, a columnist for the Kansas City Star, explained that his decision had nothing to do with any controversy. He instead voted for players he felt were long deserving of induction. Gregorian emphasized the overwhelming backlog of players who have not been enshrined. He mentioned that 3 Kansas City Chiefs legends are also not yet in the hall. Gregorian expressed that Belichick is inevitable soon for enshrinement, as he should be. In local sports, Steph Curry scored 27 points, while Moses Moody added 26, leading the Warriors to a 140-124 victory over the Jazz on Wednesday night. Dos Santos contributed 16 points off the bench, as the team made 23 three-pointers and never trailed in the final three quarters. Moody led with 5 three-pointers, helping the Warriors build a 22-point lead at one point. Golden State will host the Pistons this Saturday night, looking to continue their strong performance. In top news, the U.S. government does not fund Olympic athletes, so one man is paying them $200,000 each. Financier Ross Stevens is gifting $100 million to provide American Olympians with retirement security. Starting from the Milan Cortina Olympics next month, each U.S. Olympic and Paralympic athlete will receive this amount, regardless of performance. Stevens believes that financial insecurity should not hinder elite athletes from achieving excellence. Other countries, like Russia and China, have long provided retirement support for their Olympians. This donation may encourage athletes to remain competitive for longer. In business news, Rad Power Bikes, the brand known for popularizing e-bikes, has faced a rocky few years, marked by severe layoffs and warnings against its batteries, culminating in a bankruptcy filing in December. Recently, the company auctioned off its assets for $13.2 million, a steep decline from its former valuation of $1.6 billion. Life Electric Vehicles Holdings won the auction and will receive all Rad inventory and intellectual property, with plans for an exciting future for Rad being discussed. Rad Power Bikes had seen demand spike during the pandemic, but ultimately overproduced, leading to significant financial losses. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 1% to just over $88,000. Ethereum is down 1.5% to $3,000. And XRP is down 1% to $1.88. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. The stray dogs in Chernobyl are evolving, with their blood potentially solving a genetic mystery, scientists say. 4 decades after the nuclear disaster, researchers continue to study how animals adapted to harsh radioactive conditions. In 1986, a reactor exploded at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, contaminating about 58,000 square miles. Cleanup workers were tasked with eliminating thousands of contaminated animals, including pet dogs left behind. Today, scientists are investigating genetic changes in free breeding dogs, which are genetically distinct from surrounding dog populations. Research indicates that genetic differences may not solely result from radiation exposure. And in entertainment news, Ted Lasso Season 4 is set for a summer release, with Jason Sudeikis returning to AFC Richmond. Apple TV has announced the global debut date, along with new stills and plot details. In this season, Ted faces his biggest challenge yet, coaching a second division women's football team. The synopsis reveals that Ted and the team will learn to take risks they never imagined. New executive producer Jack Burdett joins alongside an impressive cast, including Emmy winners Hannah Waddingham and Brett Goldstein. The series has broken records, becoming the most Emmy-nominated comedy series upon its debut. Well, alrighty, folks. It's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American inventor and entrepreneur, Henry Ford. And he said, "Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Morning San Francisco.